If you're a noodle lover but you haven't had much success making noodles at home, let me sort you out. I'm making chicken lo mein. Lo mein is a kind of stirred noodle, and the noodles are stirred into a sort of a flavourful gravy. And they come out pretty much like fried noodles, but possibly even better. I'll start with some chicken. About 400 grams of chicken thigh, and cut it into some small-ish pieces. Chicken thigh is my preference for these kind of noodles instead of breast, because when you're stewing, breast can sometimes go a little bit dry, whereas thigh is going to be nice, tender and juicy. Take my board away, wash my knife, wash my hands, and come back. All right, into that, just a bit of dark soy sauce. I really like this because it gives the chicken a lovely colour. And I'll prepare my vegetables. Some red capsicum. Now for some snow peas too. Just want to cut these, let's say, on an angle, just in half. I don't want to cut them too small. Some spring onions too. I always try and make sure I'm measuring them against the other onions that I've cut so they're all the same length. And lastly, a bit of ginger. Now, I don't need to peel this or anything, because I'm just going to cut some big slices that I can put in and pick out at the end. So 3 or 4 thick slices. Give those a nice little bruise so the ginger releases its aroma. And a couple of cloves of garlic. Now we're just about ready to get frying. Or is that stirring? My pot is nice and hot, so in with some oil. Don't be too shy with the oil here, because it's not just for frying, it's also for stirring through and coating the noodles. So add a little bit more than I think you might think you need. Ginger first, then the garlic, and straight away in with the chicken. The smell of the garlic and ginger in the oil is absolutely wonderful. This is really similar to so many of the noodle dishes that I ate at home growing up. Just to make enough noodles to feed a family, you kind of need a pot like this to get it all in there. Now when the chicken's browned, in with my spring onions and my red capsicum, carrot as well. And lastly, snow peas. I'm gonna add my seasonings. Oyster sauce, dark soy sauce, sesame oil, some sugar, and some chicken stock. So the chicken stock is really important because you're essentially creating a gravy in the base here. So I'm gonna taste that. Yum, delicious. All right, now in with the noodles.
Do you need to cook the noodles separately?
No, you don't need to, because the noodles essentially braise in here. It's good to separate them apart, but they don't need to be separately boiled or cooked. That looks really good. The noodles kind of absorb the liquid, and some of the starch from the noodles thickens the sauce. Just try and pick out some of these bits of ginger that we had in there before. Now that is chicken lo mein.